My brothers, my sisters, if I look down and I see time done, they give us signal to do to signal, make we continue to deliver, not they go. I hear say that pastor don't enter studio with him family. Arrange chair for them, bring them forward. How many are they? Anybody who no get business talking about this matter will not be allowed to come here. So that then they will select who and who. Where are the complainants? How many complainants do we have? Okay. Now, no, don't worry. Yes, it's okay like that. Now the complainants sit down first. Let's welcome the respondents. Pastor and his family, you are welcome. Let's appreciate them. Pastor Christian, please. Thank you. Come out the chair for him. Make. Thank you. Are you chief? Chief, sir? Oh, is he the pastor? No. Okay. Chief, are you from this side or from this side? Okay. Make una adjust the seat for them towards that side. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Now, can you shift this back a little in order to accommodate more? No. In order to accommodate more people, bring additional chair. Ogasa, please now. Thank you. You don't do like that. How many are they? You don't do like that. Oh yeah, the complainants. Now family meeting. Okay, these are the crew, right? The crew. Okay, remain where you are. No, that is not a proper sitting arrangement. Please, learn to... No, sit down, man. Get me more chairs for them, or let them sit here. Please sit here. Remove those documents. Somebody can sit behind. Ogasa, climb up. Sit up there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you are from this side or from this side? Okay. Okay, before we go start this matter proper, make we take one small break. We dey come. We no go take. If the people in there are not ready, they should let us know.
HP don't give us the promo again, say make we they do with the help of our ordinary president. All this laptop they good and the price good well. Some na SSD, some na HDD, some the ton, and we can't join fairly use laptop join them so that the promo go they go well. All this fairly use laptop they very clean and the prices they cheap. And you when one buy sell, you where your children one carry go school, you when one supply, you go come buy from us. You where they wait till January, no, make it come nana because anywhere the product finish, the promo don't finish be that. And we can't get tablets where children they use, adult they use, we can't join am with free mobile Wi-Fi. We can't do basket the way we they do na promo. Anything where you pick na gift where we go dash you like that. And we can't get all in one system. This all in one, all of them day together. We can't get printers, we can't get desktop, we can't get all these things accessory where I no go fit mention. We can't get television. The number where you go call na 081-8037-9365. And the address where you go call na ground floor, William Plaza, number 2 Sefa Street, opposite Zenith Bank PLC, close to Sheraton Junction, Wuse Zone 4, Abuja. Date na December 14, 2021, go dey reach January 14, 2022.
Thank you. Una hembe lembe. My brothers, my sisters, if when I looked at and I see time, don't they give us signal to do it in signal, make we continue to the van, not they go. We get the complainants and the respondents, all of them there for studio. First of all, make we appreciate the respondent for coming. And the complainants, let's appreciate them too. We go use about 10 minutes. Make the complainant re-summarize wetin she complain. But if the pastor talk say he don't hear everything wey dey for ground, there is no need for re-summarization. Pastor, please give him the microphone. Kelechi, be on standby. Pastor, good morning, sir. You are not talking to the mic, sir. You listened to the program yesterday, Abi, you not listen.
Of course, I followed the program. I listened to it very, very well. I heard everything. I heard everything that was said. Body comments from Nigeria here and from diaspora. I heard everything.
Okay. Madam, Casey, please, you know you're supposed to be. Where is this Augusta? Please be on standby. Casey is a married man in ways no go fit career. Just go and start. Madam.
Sir.
I want you to re-summarize your matter so
okay,
that
sir.
it go be very clear to everybody.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Good morning, my ordinary Ahmed. Good morning, Nigeria. I did 17 years the time when I married my husband. Okay. I did 17 years the time when I married my husband.
See, allow her to hold her mic herself.
I want to ask my husband something for him present.
Now the story you
okay,
will tell
sir.
us.
Since I married my husband, my mother and my father, as they do traditional marriage, finish. My mother and my father call me, I kneel down. Then pray for me. Then tell me, say, if I reach for my husband place, I never one day curse my husband. And I never do that. I never curse my husband since he married me. I never tell my husband any stupid word since when he married me. Okay, we come to Taraba State. He carried me come to Taraba State. Every time, beating. Every time, beating. The beating not be small beating, no. How I get belle. My mother come on Muga as I born pikin. My husband, if he start they beat me, if my mother put mouth or our neighbors put mouth, na wahala. That day he go keep my mother marries. Even to keep food for us, even to do anything, he no go do for us. He go leave me and my mother waka. na so I go one place where they call how they call the market for Jaringo. I go just manage, carry small money where they for my auntie give me. Why they hide them? I go carry small money, go buy alebo. I go turn am with my mother eat. My husband go come back. He no go even ask us anything. He go just keeping my mother marries. Because my mother tell her say, "May you know they beat me." Or if my mother come to separate us, if he carry me inside, he go kneel me down, say make I hands up. He go lock door. Now so my mother go to knock until the thing come too much. My neighbors put mouth to okay them. That I don't know where they now for Taraba State. He don't tell her. If okay them put mouth, my husband go tell me say, "I never want to greet all my neighbor again. I never greet any of my neighbor for the place where we live for Taraba because of then they rescue me for beating. If they put mouth, now I be say make I know they greet my neighbors. I stop to greet my neighbors because of fear. I dey fear my husband." Okay. My mother can't see the kind thing when they do me. My mother prepare her going. Say she want to go. She don't tire to stay. They look this kind thing. Now I'm there who call my sister. This my elder sister. She helped me a lot. Now my sister come. My sister come gather everything where my mother go use travel to Mugo. She call me and my husband. Tell us say, make we never want to tell anybody for our village. Say, now she do the Omugo things.
In order to cover shame.
In order to cover our shame. Yes, sir. Nobody know for our village. My mother, they like king, they travel. But now my elder sister, see her here. Now she do everything. Okay. My mother reach village. Even for village, thank you, everybody happy. My auntie said, "Me una no tell them say." He call my husband, say, "Never tell anybody say now she do this thing." Nobody hear am this today. Okay. As my mother go, the next day, my husband come ask me something. Say, "Me I hold my people, my elder sister address. Say one go locate my sister for Abuja because things don't they do bad for us." I said,
and you said that time na mechanic.
Yes, sir. And my husband be mechanic that time. I come from my bag. That bag where I said I'd always put small money in case if you don't keep anything for us. I go there, go carry this thing. I launched the bag. Go carry the address where I light for paper. Give my husband. I say, "See him. He didn't finish. That time phone never there. He can't travel. Go Taraba, Abuja. He reach Abuja. He come back. He come dey happy. Since I married my husband, he never hugged me even one day. But that day, he come back with happiness. He come hug me.
The thing sweet you?
Yes, he sweet me. I come say me. I come hug am well. I come say, "Hey, thank you." I say, "Papa Chibike, wetin happen? How far? You see my sister?" He say, "All being a good person, he get better in-laws." He say, "My sister, don't go pay for shop. Don't go pay for house. I don't know how that day for me." I say, "Mama."
Let's appreciate the sister.
He said, "My sister, don't go pay for shop. Don't go pay for house." Yes, sir. I come happy. He say, "My they prepare. My they gather all our kaya so that we go travel to Abuja." I say, "Okay, me I want go ABJ. Why they hear for my EA? We'll reach. We'll
Talk
travel.
to the mic, madam, please.
We'll travel to the Abuja.
Allow her.
We'll travel to the Abuja. We'll reach. We'll call my sister and say, see where we stand though for junction. Now my elder sister come pick us.
With motor?
No be. He just come see us first before he arrange the motor wey go carry us. We reach the place, Apo. My sister carry us. Come show us house. Come show us the next day shop. I come dey surprise. I say, "Oh, we come new, auntie. You don't pay for shop, pay for house." She say, "Yes." We enter there. We not there like people wey come new.
Now because you know what make una suffer.
Yes, sir.
So continue.
We not there like people wey come new. We go start restaurant business. He carry money give my husband. Say me we use am buy like bag of garri, rice, apple, That apple now people go bring them for us. That one. He give money. now we make arrangement with people where they know how the apple they be and others. Then bring all these things for us for our shop.
We start
our restaurant, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. As we start the restaurant, sir, every time those women where they dey like this, where they for Taraba State, they don't hold a head, they hug something for her shoulder.
Taraba abi Abuja.
Abuja na for Apo. Yes, sir. I dey follow them to go. They carry firewood so that our money no go finish. I dey go there every morning for uncomputable house. We dey go pick firewood. Sometimes we will go where we dey carry something, tie the this thing. You get one talk where our ordinary president talk when they say if he go carry hug something, if he come back, if he stand up, you do your neck like this. Now I just imagine. I see.
You just remember.
I see now the thing why they do before.
You have 3 minutes left.
Okay, this one come finish. My husband, as I carry my choma belly, labor starts. I come the tap and wait like that. I say, Papa Chibike, my body they change. I don't know what thing they want me be like saying a labor. You know talk. You go enter inside, keep quiet. I be like saying a belly they want me. You know go talk. I keep quiet. I leave him for that one. Although they come back for house in time. If they come back later hour, our people don't. My neighbors don't already know. See my husband know they come back in time. And the other time when one come back, he must carry woman come back. He go tell me say I come down for bed. True. He do this thing and they come down for the bed because of fear. 6 times I count this thing. The 7th one, my ordinary I no agree. I say I will not do that. I hold my Chibike, this is my late Chibike. I hold my children. I say no, me I no come down. Immediately I hear him voice. He must say, Madam, come down. I say I no go come down for this one. I no go come down. Now my husband begin hit me with his shoe. Begin hit me. This is my head. I don't know so I go to hear well. Now so he go to hit me. They collect me. Before my neighbors go run around, they come. He don't work. Now so because our door they two door. He don't go. Okay. He get the day where as he carry the woman come. Immediately he just look like this. He can't say, whether we then go follow like this, before my neighbor go do anything for door, my husband don't waka. Then begin the final. They say, me I get people qua, I get anybody qua, and all these things when they do me, I know they tell my parents, I know they tell my people. Because I want to marry my husband.
That thing for your
all these things when they tell me, I know they tell my people. I know my parents never one day hear what thing they go on between me and my husband. I never tried that. Okay. As the labor they worry me, I tap my husband say, "May we go hospital. May we go hospital. You know, agree. May we go hospital." Until he come stand up say wetin dey worry me. I tell am say I dey low but I dey die o. Na me stand up carry me go hospital. My husband reach hospital. Immediately he drop me leave me go. I thank God. God so kind. I born my pikin safe and sound. Immediately we come out as they cream me finish. Now nurses begin ask say where my husband. I tell them say my husband dey there. They say no they no see him. I say he's dey there. They say they no see him. I say he dey here or maybe they wait for outside. Then go outside, nobody see. Until they say hungry, they wire me. I want eat. Now then do tea for me. Then begin say whether me I carry my people address or anything. I say yes. Then locate my elder sister again. My elder sister buy plenty things. Come give me nothing when they for waiting. My elder sister buy.
You have 1 minute to go.
Yes. As I come finish eating, my sister come pay the money for the hospital. That one finish. Nobody see my husband. As I come back from house 3 days after I deliver this trauma where they here, sir. My husband beat hell out of me for house. You know why? He just enter. He come they do like this. Who keep this one? Who keep this one? He carry like they do. Who keep this one? I then fear I say I want to repair them. Wait, I hold this trauma they give and bless. Waiting I hear from my body now. Be why? He beat me head today. I can't dey weak. I now leave the pikin where they so blessed. He enter the activity. Yes, sir. The akidi wey I cook, this native akidi, I pour am hot oil and onion so I don't fry am. Make I turn am, the thing start. I leave this chioma enter the inside the akidi where they hot. And now they cry my own for ground they roll. And they hear my pikin name inside. I no fit. I croak. Go carry my pikin where he dey. Hold my pikin. Now my neighbors run. Say where him? This man want kill this woman. Oh, this one want kill this woman. Oh, that one stop. My husband run, following the waka. Nobody see him. Now police people, my neighbors say whether me I get people maybe then call my elder sisters. Now then call my elder sisters. Then come and pour. Then tell them say if you not go call police, they will call police for this your in-law. Now then law she go call police. Then first drop note for our restaurant for my husband. Say if they not see him, now my small time then day 3 come for police station for Apo. Immediately then come, I don't swallow up. See breathing for everywhere grand food. Now one woman say, Madam, who are among these 3 people will be your husband?
Okay, your husband come with 2 other people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now the police woman asked me, Madam, who will be the one person among these 3 people here? And I point my husband. Now the woman slapped my husband for in jaw. Another man carried that battery. That baton.
That stick,
yes, sir.
Police stick.
Knock my husband here, true, sir. Then carry him, they enter cell. Now this my elder sister, sir. I begin cry. I say no. When I not carry my husband enter cell, my sister begin beg. In behalf of my husband. Now they come on my husband, come put him for canter. That one go. Now they call my sister say.
Your 10 minutes done. Finish.
Okay.
Thank you. Please hand over the microphone to Pastor. Yes, Akaramakala, borrow the mic, make you run this disclaimer.
Thank you. Sorry, Pastor. I get somebody for our Facebook page where, as they talk about account that time. I
don't announce our account.
But you know, they display the account. 9 to quickly go drop in your account for the Facebook platform. The person named Alex Boris and the bank na Keystone. Brekete family no get anything to do with Alex Boris. If you put money there or you wanna do anything, you are on your own.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Let's appreciate Akaramakala for the disclaimer. Okay, Pastor, over to you.
Well, first of all, I want to apologize to my friends over there watching me right now that want me not to be here. I want to apologize to them because if I am not here, the whole world will think that this information flooded here is truth. The basket of lies that enter to Blekete family, that it is true. So I beg those of my friends, please forgive me because the world need to know the truth. Number 2, I want to apologize to my kinsmen in the village that want me not to sit with this family again in Abuja in respect of this matter. That the 3 times sitting we have sit with these people does not yield any result. Please, my kinsmen, maybe you are seeing me here. If I am not here, the whole world will think that the information for the year is truth. So I beg all of you to forgive me. I need to clear myself. I know that some people have taken their part. Based on the comment of yesterday, people have taken their part. But nevertheless, I need to air my view. There are people over there that have little wisdom that may walk without wisdom when they hear little about me. I pray that God will give us understanding. In Jesus' name. Number 1, Mr. Ordinary President, there's one question I want to ask. And please, enough for negligency, enough for insult. Blekete family is a family that I followed. I've been watching them. I feel they are doing a good work. On my own, I think this kind of gift I have, that I can help people tomorrow. So I desire to be here one day to see people, not in this form. So I don't want to disrespect anybody, but there's one question that is confusing me, mainly yesterday. That was, if there's a program here, is it already programmed, set for some people to receive the call, to comment on the program? Because what I saw yesterday was a drama. Yes, when the program was going on, a lot of people was calling me, so I joined the program. By the time the program was going on, I was already on computer trying to type a note that I can bring to this place, because I discovered that canceling or KC is already about to mislead you via the discussion I'm having with him. So I feel that there's no way I can reach you. I begin to type that note on my computer before they called me and told me what is happening in the family. I heard all her lies. I heard all what she said.
I guess so.
And I heard what people are commenting.
Pastor,
please,
excuse
I
me.
hope you should not lose me.
Listen,
they give them time to speak yesterday.
Pastor,
okay.
Please.
Okay.
The word lies should be substituted with not true. Please.
Okay, with not true.
Please.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you for the correction. The word she was saying here was not true. And I had some comment of some people. When opportunity was given for people to aid their view on what they say, I called the President General of my community to give him the number of this place. He called, nobody picked. I called the chairman of my kinsmen. He called, nobody picked. I called my immediate family members. They called, nobody picked. But there's one little girl that says she came from Malaba that was commenting. So they cannot pick the cause of these calibers of men from my kinsmen, but they pick a call from Malaba. I guess it's a...
To you, they are your kinsmen.
Yes.
To me, they are just callers.
But that little girl now, I just call her and equal received they received her call. So I feel that's
what about the one that
I'm coming.
Someone called close to the end of the program to allege that you are sleeping with your daughter, and I cut the call off.
I had it.
So
listen to me. I had it.
You can give us your... Excuse me, sir. If your kinsmen are not here, you can equally give us their number. We call them for them to say what they had wanted to say that yesterday.
That's very good. That's why I'm saying this. Because when that little girl called and make a comment, my daughter was calling and my family members were calling, nobody picked until I called. And the moment I called, they say, yes, you have called. Meaning that they may be, when there's a program, the people that will comment on that is already marked up.
Let me clear your...
I want to know.
Let me clear your
Please
head.
tell me.
This number is for Nigerians in Nigeria.
Okay.
This number is for Nigerians in diaspora.
Okay.
The number you called was Casey's case number. You did not call the general number. It was the number that was reached to contact you during the days of mediation that you called back. You did not call the studio line. Let it be clear to you. The number that was used to contact you was a case number. That is the number we used to call.
That is 090.
Yeah.
That's the number that they are using because you mentioned it here.
Sir. The one for Nigeria is 090.
That's
9977.
That is Nigerian number, and that was the number they are calling. Listen, sir. I don't listen. When we don't want to argue this, okay. I want to get something. I want to get a fact.
Okay, what do you want?
Now,
ask your question and let me give you a straight answer, so you can tell us your own side of the story. Now.
Very good, very good. I want us to know that idea of programming people that will answer is not ideal.
Okay, agreed. Now tell us your story.
Very good, and ready to afford the numbers of those people.
Thank you.
Are you hearing me? That from my village, and from their own village
Can you
that
start,
I'm pressing to call on this matter.
can you start your own side of the story?
Very
now?
good. Thank you very much. Number one, it is stated that the idea is not good. Number one, ordinary president, the very first day that she came to complain, I heard about what happened. I heard how he reacted. That this matter is a family matter and cannot be disclosed public. We should handle it.
Who told you that?
It was told me by the members
Okay.
who listened to this news.
Okay.
They told me. It's give me joy because already we have done everything within our power to settle this matter in Abuja. We have had 3 times meeting to settle the issue of the burial of my son 3 times. All the effort amounts to nothing. That made my kinsman to warn me not to come. But when you made that comment, I said no. This man is not a man I can disrespect. But my disrespect, my coming here, my respect of coming here will not jeopardize their own respect. I make a demand. I make a demand 2 cases that I'm coming here to meet an ordinary president to explain the reason why my son was not buried. Because why they were inviting me is why did we refuse to bury my son of 26 years? So I came here in that respect. We were sitting here. And I remember there's a camera. When other president was passing, and my mind is that my people told me not to sit down with them any place in Abuja, and I don't want to sit with them. So my request was granted because we were sitting here. When you were passing by, you made a mention that young man said he didn't want to see them. Therefore, if the person is here, let that person go. So I was happy. And you make it mind that very day that somebody will be there to join us. So when I was waiting, I didn't know they were talking about Kamala. When I was waiting to see somebody else, I did not see anybody. I asked him, hope you are not trying to disrespect ordinary president because he asked that somebody should be here with us. He said yes, that it is Kamala. I said, why then Kamala? He said, so that no man can deny what he said. So I laughed. My case with them is not a hidden case. Many pastors have bear a very bad name for people like them. Today the truth will unveil. The whole world will know the truth. Now, by the grace of God, that very day, the meeting we have in this place was based on the burial of my son. Because my matter with them is already in the court, which I told counseling. The matter with me about official divorce is already in the court. Kingston told me in black and white, they are not handling any matter that is in the court. They are not after my marriage with her. They are only after for the burial of my son. So I came here on invitation that we will discuss on the burial of my son. Even when my wife was trying to bring an evidence, if it is not a dictate, let them bring that camera. My wife was trying to show counseling about our life with the children she left in my hands. Kingston told her in black and white, she don't need any evidence about how I live with her. That what is interesting is how to bury my son. We sent us on how to bury my son, which he asked me. The camera is here. He can bring it to tape it.
Pastor, you are recapping. Excuse me, please.
Yesterday, this one was given every opportunity to talk.
Sorry
what
for
she failed.
interrupting you, sir.
Okay.
You're going to talk, sir.
I will talk.
Can I talk, sir?
Okay.
You have been busy recapping the outcome of our mediation process. Any matter we don't reach air like this, now matter we don't pass that first stage of mediation. Now this woman and her sister don't carry plenty allegations put for ground. She started from how una marry, how you they beat her, how you they didn't, excuse me, sorry, how you they beat her, how you they carry women come, how you they tell her to leave the house. You see, Pastor, not be quarrel me and you they quarrel. Now, why don't you? Because now you get the opportunity to talk your own side of the story. Not allow anger make you appear like a bad person. Calm down, sir.
There's no anger in me, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Please
carry on.
I'm begging you, Honorable President, there's no anger in me. It's just that I had a hard voice. Everyone should understand that. I'm not angry. I pray you understand. So, by the grace of God, what we discussed that day was on how to bury my son. Which Casey asked me, what are the conditions we want? Number one, I asked him, Casey, is there anything bad? Number one, I make a demand. Our people didn't want to see this woman, that is my ex-wife, not me. Our community, our village have found it due that this woman don't supposed to enter in that compound the day they are burying my son, with many reasons. In Igbo language, there's a character whereby if a woman perform, their people will reject her. My people have finally rejected her. They don't want her in my father's compound. For 20 years ago, she had left. Number two, the condition was, Casey, is there anything bad in demanding for the account of my son to know how much did my son have? In response, he said there's nothing bad about it. Number three thing I demand, Casey, is there anything bad to ask what did my son have in his house? He said there's nothing bad about it. I said, this is my demand. How much are they going to contribute? Because I've weighed my 2 car, my 2 jeep down to the east for the burial of this my son on 27th November this year. And the reason why she was not buried is that my people said that they don't want to see her. And they have their reasons. Because of atrocity, which I go to the ladies here. Now, this is what we discussed on that day. Casey said, okay, I should go. He will get back to me. He will meet you. Unfortunately, 1 week later, Casey called me that all the conditions we mentioned in that that day was made by them. That number one, they agreed to show me the property, they agreed to show me the account and other things, and by the grace of God, they want the woman to be there. I say, I can even forfeit everything. That woman will not be my father's compound. Then he made a mention of a thing, that every land in Nigeria belongs to Nigeria, and one can be buried anywhere. It was then that I noticed that KC is already taken side. I made up my mind that I'm going to write a note. If he can resist me not to see ordinary Ahmed, if my note comes to this place, I am not giving a lawyer to lie for me. Maybe ordinary Ahmed will look at the note and know where the matter is going. Maybe that will give him sense of reasoning. Either to call me personally to hear from my side. Because I don't know the information they are giving to him that makes him to dance in that manner. That is how I saw it. But unfortunately, yesterday while I was on my computer typing what to bring, how to present to Ahmed, I started hearing some comments from her. Now that the matter in court, which they told me cannot be handled here, now have come out to the air, where there's no problem. I only tell you that the world will know that what they forwarded is lie. Everything about me and her is not true. I mean, pardon, it's not true. What the information they forwarded there is not true. Now let's get back to the question you are asking now, because you are talking about beating and whatsoever. Give me water, please. I was in Jalingo as a businessman. Then I sell motor square parts, driving shaft, and I repair it. And
not as a mechanic.
Driving shaft. I sell driving shaft, both sales and repair.
We just want to get it clear.
I sell.
Sheriff, excuse me, sir.
Okay.
She said while in Jalingo you were a mechanic.
Not at all. Not at all.
No, now let it be clear so that people will understand that what she said wasn't true. This man was never a mechanic. He was a spare part dealer.
Listen to me. Don't make a mistake from what I said. What I'm saying is that when I was in Jalingo, I'm a square parts dealer. I sell driving shaft and I repair it.
Okay. Oh, no. Order.
There's not a
please.
mechanic.
Order.
I don't know who is speaking. I am not a mechanic there. I sell driving shaft and I repair it. That's when I was in Jalingo. And back then, 1992/93, after giving Jalingo a federal capital, state capital of Taraba State, I was there. This her sister was in King's Hotel, Obageri. Her senior sister was in King's Hotel doing a normal business, that kind of business that woman does in King's Hotel. Do I have to mention everything?
Of course.
She was doing prostitute in King's Hotel.
Okay.
And every evidence I'm giving here, we are ready to follow it to the core.
Okay.
Very good. Our community people in Jalingo back then, and she's doing that business with address that she came from a Zag local government area. That is my area. So back then, that the state was starting new, our local government member inaugurated 3 people that we should go and meet her and tell her to leave hotel. That she must go out of hotel. That they can allow her to stay in her private house. Even if she wants to do that kind of business, she is free to do it. I was one of them that they inaugurated to go and meet her. By the time late Obiola Wando was speaking, she was on top of her voice. Kennedy was speaking, she was on top of her voice. So I said, look at me, woman. I was sent as one of the representatives of the local government to tell you are going to leave hotel. King's Hotel, Jalingo, owned by Jato. Then we give her 1 month, 28 days. You can look for a house and pay. And before then, we found out that she paid for her house and left. Every member of our local government was very happy. We are happy. By then, she would travel and buy this package shirt. We were helping to advertise it. Our sister is selling lapa, our sister is selling clothes. So, because we're happy. Even though we know in the night she can still do her business, but not in the hotel. Unfortunately, sometimes she will travel, nobody knows where she is. I see this as sister. People were saying she brought a sister, she brought a sister, her sister is beautiful, she brought a sister. People were saying that, but I never know her. One day I was standing in front of Lina Pharmacies and I saw her. The other boy standing with me, Johnson, told me that is the lady you're talking about. She was not 17 years then. So I called, I said, young lady, come. The name I used to answer then as a businessman was a nickname. I said, this is my nickname. Ezeago. In case you need anything, let me know. The life of your sister was not right. I was one of them that instructed her to leave hotel. So please, in case you need anything, you can let me know. She went back, started disturbing Jews. That please, where is that man? Where is that man? Johnson keep calling me. Please come and see this lady. She's asking about you. I went there one day to see her. When I see her, she told me, sir, please, our family things are not too well. Obegiri brought me here and left me to Gombe. And when she's in Gombe now, she's doing the same business. She only leave Jalingo to Gombe for the same business. And sometimes she will leave her with ordinary 500 naira. How can she survive if not by that kind of life? That she didn't want to live that life. That please, I should not leave her. That why Obegiri brought her is that when she was serving somebody at Onisha, the madam accused her of sleeping with the man. I said, do it. He said, actually, the man is advancing on her. I look up and look down. I said, well, your story is over. Just as he mentioned that I'm a man that goes out and comes in any time, I am not such. Every evening she comes to my house. We sit down. We eat in my house.
Who they come your house?
She.
Yeah.
The former woman.
Your former
wife.
Okay.
She used to come to my house. When we finish eating, by 10 o'clock, I will escort her. One thing I maintain is that I don't want her to be sleeping in my house. I will escort her to go. But unfortunately, one Sunday, she did not know that Obegiri came back from Gombe. While she came to my place, I was escorting her after eating Isegu somewhere. Then I was typically unbeliever. I was not born again by that time. After eating Isegu, I was escorting her down to her house. We saw Obegiri. The moment Obegiri saw me, she saw her enemy. If you can recall yesterday, she mentioned she never supported the marriage for the outset. I get into a marriage or a home of my enemy, I never know. She saw me and said, what? Christian, you? She beat hell out of her. She would beat and roll her on the ground. I was going, she was crying, follow me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I look at back, tears were dropping out of her. I made up my mind that this relationship is over. I was going with tears. Early in the morning, the next day, Monday, by 7 o'clock, she was the one that come and knock my door. Please, do not leave me. As we are talking now, she's planning to go back. If you leave me, who will take care of me? At that time, the problem I have, sir, is that I don't have, but I have a very soft mind. That whatsoever I have, I want to share it with people, even when I didn't have. So, when she mentioned that I should not leave her, I'm very surprised that she suddenly forgot how the genesis of my life with her to be paying me in this manner. I look up and I look down. I begin to think, if I can marry this girl, will Obegiri beat her in my house? Will she treat her in this manner? Why not go ahead and marry her? To be your wife, probably this kind of beating in my presence will stop. While December was approaching, I begin to make up my mind. Because I know, if I told my people, she's from Ezago local government, and I'm from Ezago, all of them will give me consent. We are two boys in my father's family. And our father died very early. So my mother wanted us to marry at the early age. So reaching village that year, my mother presented that she saw somebody, that I want you to go and marry her. I laugh. Why do I laugh? My aim, my vision is already coming to pass. I have in mind to marry her. And my mother is presenting marriage. I said, Mama, I said, please, will you allow me to marry a woman I love? She said, yes. I said, please, there's a woman from Oro. Oro is from Ezago local government. Please, can I go after that woman? Probably you will like her. Mother said, you can go. I went to their place with my kinsmen. Normal with cola and drink. Presented it to them. That I want to officially introduce her to my people. Their people said no. That things are not being done that way. That I came for the first time demanding that she will go with me. I said, please, don't not go this far. Because this girl is almost living with me. If I'm a bad person, he may not even see me, she'll be pregnant. But I want to make it officially. Please allow her. If my mother see her, they will love her. And before January will come, they give me consent. I buy a lot of drink that day. They drink it. We left with her to my family. My family saw her and loved her. We decided that January we are going. I went there. The fourth thing to be done, second to be done, third to be done, fourth to be done, fifth to be done. I did everything on the 5th of January, 1996. Remain diary. And if you tell any Igbo man from Anambra that he have not paid dowry, they will look at you, what have you done? Because dowry is the first thing to be done. But in our place, dowry is the last. In exact, dowry is the last. So I have not paid that dowry. So, but the people bless me. Let it be well with us. We left with joy and happiness. The 4th day she came here, she mentioned that I pregnant her before marrying her. That very January, she saw her period. February, she saw her period and start crying. On the March, I said, you don't need to cry. Why will you cry? This is just new. On March, she became pregnant of Chigike, this one that died. Chibike was born on 27th November 1996. By then, I started looking for God. By then, I had become born again. By then, I was going to church. Every day, me and them to church. I never had her in Living Faith Church that will worship them as big as Living Faith with over 700 members recognize me as an evangelist. Living Faith never give you title whatsoever you do. That's my former church with her. But I serve God in such a way that in Living Faith they address me as an evangelist. That was in Living Faith. There's another ministry we used to go, they call Chidera Bible Ministry. That's Chidera Bible Ministry, they don't worship them on Sunday. I was the prayer warrior leader. If I'm all this bad, has she ever complained to any of these pastors? We have someone like the Japhet. We have scholars, pastor scholars. Has she mentioned the name of these people? Because that's the people you can still meet in Jalingo and ask him, who is this man? They will tell you who I am. But ordinary president, I was just very surprised of the information they are forwarding here. One thing I understand is that when a man lack, the man becomes fake. This man that was being helped by her sister was one live with your senior brother Sunday, almost 3 years in my house. Your elder brother, the most elder brother, that's senior brother. He lived with me for 3 years. The one you call Charlie Parker lived with me for almost how many months? About 8 months before he left. This is my daughter here, Jacinta, used to come to her house. That my place is a place of refuge for them. This useless man, because of lack of money. I want to say one thing here. When Chibika was growing, the dowry was not paid. And because this person, Obegeri, that Bleketefo want to give a award of 2022, is it a award of him, Bleka? Was never happy for this marriage, and she stated it here. She made mention of that thing here. When Chibika was born, the mother came. When Oyechi came, the mother came. This woman said that said she never insulted me. Chibika was about 3 years before they born my daughter Oyechi.
1 minute, sir.